Hi everyone. Okay, this video is about lack of support from your friends and family when you are pursuing your passion. So it happened a lot where you just feel like you wanna just go for business venture or whatsoever, but something new that people are not so much exposed to. So yeah, it happened. So for me, I remember I once had the talk with one of the two girls that I was actually close with. So I told them what I actually want to do. And I always knew that I don't wanna work for someone like any. I just wanna be self employed and I wanna work on my craft and everything just to perfect it and yep all that. So when I with those two women that I was actually talking to, we were friends at that time. Both of us we were approaching our honors level, and the other one was doing her intern. So I came up with them and said, you know what? I always knew because I remember the first time when I enter my honors level, it didn't feel right. At first I was like, no, it's gonna get better, probably just a phase or whatsoever. But it was not a phase, it was my intuition telling me that this is not for you, this is not the place for you. As much I got the degree, when I was doing my degree, I had that feeling, but I thought it would go away. But when I was doing honors, I couldn't do it anymore. So I dropped out, and I just like, you know what? I don't have to know what I'm gonna do whatsoever, but I don't wanna continue with that process, with that program anymore. I'm just done with academic. So and then I knew what I wanna do and whatsoever. But at that time, I needed support, emotional support. So I went to that friend. I told them that, hey, oh, we were just talking, and then I end up saying what I'm gonna do whatsoever, and then as I was telling them that, they were just like they think it's impossible, we are crazy, whatsoever, because we so programmed to believe that uh, you only gonna get money, you're gonna only gonna make money through the traditional way, going to school, work for somebody, blah blah blah, all that. So yeah, it happened. So I'm gonna state 3 points that I actually that made me feel better and whatsoever throughout the whole thing. So the first point is people are where they are at in their consciousness. So if you as for example, the friends that I actually mentioned before, they only believe traditionally that you're only gonna get money through traditional way, academic. So that's where they are at in their consciousness. So at first I was mad, obviously, but I get to understand them. Like, okay, that's where they're at in their consciousness. So there's no need for me to be mad at them anymore. And the second point, I, I I believe it's how your higher self is testing you. It's testing you to believe in yourself. You don't have to have external validation to know what is within you. You know exactly what you want. It's a process of knowing and believing in yourself. So the fact that I went to them and told them, and expectation is just ego based. So me expecting them to see what I see, it was not the way out. So what I for me, I just knew from that moment, because it was more like a epiphany, that this is my higher self testing me to believe in myself, believing in my journey, because there's no need for me to go out there and make sure that other people understand it and whatsoever. They don't have to get it. it's they don't have to get it. It's only me. I see, like, there's this saying that say, uh if you ask sign from the universe, and the universe is gonna show you that those sign that you wanna, like, another saying that say, you see what you want to see. So for them to see that it's not it, so it taught me to believe in myself even more. And the third point is, I believe that a business venture, it's any individual journey. When I say, as much as you're gonna get emotionally and mentally, I mean emotionally support from others, like people like your mentors, whatsoever and whatsoever, but it's an individual thing. When it's an individual thing, you're gonna relate to others whatsoever. And yeah, it's good. You're gonna, and I also noticed that when you're starting something new, because it's something new that is from within, not from anyone whatsoever, so you're more like to experience resistance from what's family, friends, even people that you just met. So it's one of those feelings that you just know it's it's individual journey, so you don't have to try so hard to make them understand, to see what you see whatsoever. You're gonna meet people, whether it's online or mentors, who gonna help you, who gonna support you, even though you're not gonna be